Hello, everybody. Maria Di Poce, your coach, coming to you from Richmond, Virginia. Today, I have a really great topic to cover, which is lead generation. Why are we doing all of this, right? We're doing this to generate more leads. If without leads, we really can't do anything. There's no closings without leads, right? So today, I wanted to walk you through what I do with my coaching clients so that they can generate leads. Typically, what happens when someone comes to me, they might not be generating enough leads, but they are generating some leads. Okay. And so, one of the first things that we do is we actually go through this page of the MREA, which is the lead generation activities of $1 million real estate agent. We can be prospecting based and marketing enhanced. We should be. We can do a little bit of both, which is down this category. But typically, what we do is we'll do an audit on where is the business currently coming from, because we definitely want to continue those lead gen levers. Now, what we know from the studies that we've done is that most people's businesses is coming from four sources. So we already know that most successful agents have four lead generation sources. Their number one being their sphere of influence. And then they have a two, a three, and a four. Typically, I've seen three. Some people might have four, but regardless, we know at least we need three. So let's say that those threes are sphere of influence, they are networking events, and they are open houses. However, now what do we do with those three or four different lead generation sources in order for us to create more leads from those sources? We have to start with the database because that is by far the highest producing lead generation tool that most real estate agents have. We first have to figure out what's going on with that database, right? Where is it? Is it in a system? Is it tagged appropriately? Can we implement a high database touch plan? Have them pick some lead generation sources that they've been trying to work off of. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to make a business plan for each one of those lead generation tactics, because if we don't, then it's probably not going to happen. Lead generation for listings, how are we going to do that? We are going to implement a farming. We're going to research a farm area. We're going to send out golden letters. We're going to send out mailers. We're going to door knock if that's something the agent enjoys doing. Those are great strategies to get us to lead generating for more listings. Social media posting. This person is generating leads off social media. What are we going to do? We're going to post 3 times a week. We're going to respond to each post and engage. We're going to do birthdays, anniversary, ask for contact information, post home tours, leverage some resources that this agent already had. We're going to archive content in the social media that are not in line with your brand, because everybody has that. And then number 3 is networking events, right? This person is active in the local women's council community. She is attending investing networking groups, getting involved as a Richmond tourism ambassador, talking to at least 5 people a day to share the contact info and set up lunch with. So these are clear strategies, right? These are clear things that are going to get us to what we need to do. Now, the how and the what to do next, the part that I come in and help you with. Obviously, this is this person's lead generation strategies. Not everybody is going to look exactly the same. And that's where I come in and actually help you create from these priorities. What are the strategies? How are we actually going to generate leads from each and every one of these priorities on this page, if you so choose to? Now, of course, you can't do everything, so we're going to have to pick a few things. But that is the process, and that is very high level of what I take my agents through in a 6 to 8 week time period when it comes to helping them generate more leads. So if you are looking to generate more leads and you're out there scratching your brain, running around with your head cut off, and you kind of don't really know what's working and what's not working, then let's spend some time together to do a business audit, to figure out where the business is actually coming from, deal by deal, not like, oh, I think most of my business is coming from this source. No, that's not an answer. I want you to go through each one of your transactions. Then we're going to classify them. I have a lovely spreadsheet for that. And then we are going to make a plan for how do we actually go about generating leads from these lead generation source. So now you know the what and the why we do what we do, and I can help you with the how. I can give you the exact steps on how to do that. Let's get a call scheduled. Let's get you going. This is not the time to take our foot off the pedal. I believe interest rates are going to drop by the end of the year, and we can position ourselves to really close out the year strong. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and like this video. Bye.